If you're into calming, barrier repairing skincare, then you've probably heard of Anua. This K beauty brand has gone viral for its minimal skin soothing formulas. And I have been testing their most hyped products. And today I'm sharing my honest thoughts from what worked, what didn't, who each product is best for, and what I'll keep repurchasing. So grab a snack and let's get into it. So let's start with the first product that introduced me to Anua. So this is the Anua Heartleaf 77% Soothing Toner. And again, this was the very first product I ever tried from Anua. And honestly, it's still my favorite. I have gone through so many bottles of this, and this has been featured on my channel countless times. And as you can tell, I'm almost running out of it. So this toner is formulated with 77% heartleaf extract, which is great for calming inflammation, reducing redness, and balancing oil. This also has panthenol for hydration and arginine to support skin healing. This has been my go-to daily toner morning and night, but I find myself using this more during the summer because it really balances my oil production without drying me out. I've also added this in my professional makeup kit to prep my client's skin, especially if they have very oily skin. It absorbs fast, it feels weightless, and it doesn't leave any stickiness on the skin. And I know a lot of people say, oh, it's just water. What does it really do? But for me and for my daughter, this is a game changer because this is the only product that helped my daughter heal her fungal acne, and nothing else worked until this. And she was only 10 or 11 when I started using this on her. And of course, like I want to make sure that whatever I use on her is very gentle because her skin is very delicate still. But this is very gentle yet effective. So it really became a staple in our skincare routine. So I think that this is best for oily combination skin or acne prone skin, also for fungal acne sufferers, and anyone looking for a lightweight calming toner. But I also know that there are people that are sensitive to heart leaf, and this one has 77% of it. So if you have any reactions to heart leaf, then this would not be a good option for you. So since the Anua toner really worked well for me, I thought of getting this Anua Heartleaf 77 clear pad. And I initially thought that this has the same ingredients as the toner and they just added the pads in it, but I was completely wrong. So the key ingredients of these pads are heartleaf extract, of course, great for calming inflammation, madecassoside, which is great for skin repairing, and PHA, which is a gentle exfoliator to keep pores clear. So the main promise of gluconolactone is that it has very comparable awesome skin benefits to AHA, like gently lifting off dead skin cells that forms on the skin surface, making your skin smooth and even, but without the irritation as a side effect. So this pad is double-sided. So one side is for exfoliation and one side, which is the smooth side, is for when you want to use this as a mask. So I use this on days when I want that extra cooling and calming feel. And in my experience, this provided calmness to my skin more than exfoliation. Like this is really great after a hot day out or when my skin just gets cranky. This instantly reduces redness and it instantly reduces any irritation I have. And a lot of people I've talked to say the same. And some even keep this toner pads in the fridge for an extra depuffing effect. But for me, even if I just put it in my makeup room, this really stays cool. I don't know the magic of this, but every time I grab a new pad, like it instantly feels cool on the skin. So I think that this is best for sensitive skin that needs calming, those new to exfoliation, and I think that this is also a great like quick skin reset, especially during travel or hot weather. This one also gets a thumbs up for me for sure. Now, the next product that I have tried from Anua is one of Anua's most popular product. So it's a brightening serum. So this is the Anua Niacinamide 10% plus TXA 4% dark spot correcting serum. I was very hopeful about this because a lot of people are saying that like this would really brighten post acne marks in just a few days, in just a few weeks. So it's very hopeful, but I've used this for a month and this was a bit of a miss. So the key ingredients of this serum is 10% niacinamide, which helps balance oil and improve skin texture. It also has 4% tranexamic acid or TXA that fade dark spots, and arbutin and glutathione for added brightening benefits. In my experience while using this, I really had to adjust my skincare routine just to make this work. I had to buffer it with skin barrier repairing serum because the actives are quite strong. I also have to just use it at night, and it's definitely not something I'd recommend using when you have active breakouts. I did notice though that it helped fade red marks after a breakout, but it didn't really help preventing them. And then I found out that it has ingredients that might clog pores. So personally, since my skin gets so clogged so easily, and now that I'm also fungal acne prone, it didn't suit my skin type. I think that this is great for anyone with post acne pigmentation, but not active acne, and someone who has a really strong skin barrier. Also, if you don't have any sensitivity to high percentage of niacinamide or TXA, or if you're not triggered by fungal acne. And as I've mentioned, sadly, this one is a no for me. The next Anua product that I have tried is this Anua plus Ceramide Pore Refining Cleanser. So it's actually very curious about it because I love my Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant. So I thought of like comparing the two. This actually very unique because once you activated this with water, it has this very slimy texture and it actually really smells like rice flour. Like instantly you'll be hit by that rice smell. And you can use this as a cleanser and exfoliant in one or as an exfoliating face mask. So the key ingredients in this cleansing powder is of course rice powder and extract, which helps to even out skin texture, alpha arbutin, which helps an even skin tone and overall brighter complexion. It also has ceramides to help retain moisture and strengthen barrier, and papaya enzymes plus LHA for that gentle exfoliation and pore cleansing. And as I've mentioned, rice microfoliants is actually not new. I have been using this Dermalogica Daily Microfoliant ever since. Like I've been using this for like 20 years. It's really, really good. But the main difference between the two is that the Dermalogica uses rice enzymes plus salicylic acid for gentle chemical and physical exfoliation, helping with texture and dullness, while the Anua uses rice enzyme plus papain enzyme, so there's no salicylic acid in it, so it's more focused on gentle brightening and removing dead skin cells while being milder. I also feel like the Dermalogica gives a little more exfoliating feel, although the best way they say to use this is to really foam it up until you can't feel that grittiness in it and then use it to wash your face. But with the Anua, I think that it really feels gentler, even if you don't foam it up and you just like mix it with water because of its sliminess. So it really like has this slip on the face. The only thing is, because it's very slimy, it's hard to wash off. I needed to use a wet towel to gently get it off my face because once you splash your face with water, the slime just reactivates and it becomes so slippery again and it's harder to wash off. And every time I use an exfoliant, I like using my skin microscope just to look at my before and after. And when I compared my before and after using this refining cleanser, although I can still see my oil plugs, I find that my skin looks brighter and it removes some of the plugs, especially around my hair follicle, and it made my skin feel smoother without irritation. Personally, though, I still like the Dermalogica more only because my skin gets so congested so easily, so I really need that salicylic acid. But I think if you have mild texture issues, without breakouts and you want a gentler brightening cleanser without acids, you would love the Anua better. So I think that this is great for all skin types, especially for dry and sensitive skin. And I also think that this is great for those who want gentle brightening without irritation. And it's great for beginners looking to exfoliate safely. Now, another cleanser that I have tried from Anua is this Heartleaf Quercetinol Pore Deep Cleansing Foam. This one is quite unique because it has that Heartleaf powder. That's why you would see this grainy looking brown spots on it. And I think that because of this unique component, it's also getting the most hype on social media. I thought that the feel of this cleanser would be the same as like St. Ives, that classic exfoliator with like specks in it. But I was completely wrong. Although this has this grainy looking specks, once you add water and it forms a foam, this just really feels like a normal foam cleanser. And when I use this, I noticed that my skin throughout the day was not as oily. So I think that this is really great in controlling your oil. I also find that I have less breakout, which made sense since it has salicylic acid to it. Careful when using this though, because I know cleansers with salicylic acid can be used every day, and like salicylic acid treatments or serums that you can only use 2 to 3 times per week. But I still think that if I use this every day, it can potentially dry my face since I have combination skin. And it's even evident when I do the facial moisture tester. This is the only cleanser out of the other Korean cleansers that I've used that made my moisture tester turn red, which indicates dryness, with water at 26%, which is the lowest moisture detection amongst all the oil and foam cleansers that I have tried. I mean, it's not bad. This is really marketed to control your oil and it's really marketed for oily skin. So I think that this is really great for people with oily or acne prone skin. But again, just make sure to really start slow and listen to how your skin reacts to it. So this also gets a thumbs up for me, but again, just make sure that you start slow, patch test, listen to your skin. Now, if your skin ever feels hot, angry, or stressed out, this moisturizer is like an ice pack in skincare form. This one has 70% heart leaf extract. It also has Centella asiatica, which boosts healing, and panthenol and madecassoside to calm and hydrate. Now, the texture of this cream is quite unique. Let me show you. This one for me feels like a milky toner, but in a moisturizer form. The only thing I don't like about it is that initially, it kind of smells like a wet dog. But once you spread it on and it gets absorbed, the smell actually quickly disappears. So I don't really mind it that much. Plus, I love dogs. So it's really not a big deal. So this is my go-to when I've over exfoliated or used too many actives. It's very lightweight. It absorbs fast and it really suits my skin. I think that this is also perfect for layering under sunscreen. So it's a perfect morning moisturizer. And then at night, you can put a thick layer of it on for that calming mask effect. I also think that this is great for those dealing with redness, irritation, or damage barrier. And it's also a great summer moisturizer. So here's my honest summary of all the Anua products that I've tried. I think that my top recommendation is still the Heartleaf 77% toner. It's calming, it's versatile, and it even helped heal my daughter's fungal acne. So I think I'll be forever repurchasing this toner. Now, if you're into gentle exfoliation, the rice cleanser can be your go-to. And if you have very oily, congested skin, the Heartleaf Quercetinol Pore Deep Cleansing Foam is great. Just make sure you start slow and always just listen to your skin. Niacinamide plus TXA serum might be great for fading spots, but it's not ideal for active acne or sensitive skin. And if your skin needs calming TLC, the toner pads and 70% soothing cream are perfect for that. Now, let me know in the comments down below, have you tried anything from Anua? What's your favorite? What's your skin type? What skin concern did that product help you with? So let's help the community out on deciding which Anua product is best for each concern. And if you find this video helpful and informative, please don't forget to give it a like, a thumbs up, and share it with your skincare bestie. And as always, take care of your skin and take care of you. Until my next video, bye!